Hello and welcome. Sorry. My name is Diana, and I'll be teaching, it will be probably a full hour, but maybe 40-50 minute class tonight. And today's a standing sequence, and because I fractured my wrist a few weeks ago snowboarding, so I haven't been able to practice on my hands, so it's resulted in a lot of changes in my yoga practice, but I figured it'd be fun to do a standing sequence. And for this sequence, you don't need props, but if you have blocks or toilet paper or a stack of books at home, you might enjoy them, but you don't necessarily need them to do the yoga flow. And like I said, we're gonna be mostly standing. We'll get to the ground at some point, but overall, pretty hands-free, but we might use our hands just a little bit. So we're gonna start standing. So come on over to wherever your space is and stand up tall. And we'll begin in Samasthiti, which is our even, steady pose, Tadasana. And as you stand, feel the crown of your head reach up towards the sky, and your spine gets a little longer. And place your feet hips width distance. So if you have two fists together and put them between your feet, that's about hips width distance. Or you can find your hip bones and make your big toes align with your hip bones. That's hips width distance. You might like to begin by closing your eyes or gazing gently down your nose. Roll your shoulders down and back, tucking your shoulder blades into your back pockets. Root down through your big toe mound, the outside edge of your pinky toes, finding the very center of your heel and rooting down. Feel the earth supporting you as you stand tall in your pose. Start to deepen your breath. Inhales and exhales equal in length. Just create a quiet moment for yourself to tune in. I'm going to float my hands to my heart. And say namaste. Thanks for joining me tonight, guys. As you blink your eyes open, you can reach the arms up overhead, take a big morning stretch, reach up tall, look up towards your hands. You might start to reach back, finding a little back bend behind your heart. Be gentle, just getting started. Take some deep, smooth breaths here. When you're ready, as you exhale, take a fold forward. So try to hinge at your waist. Take a nice deep bend in your knees. You can heel toe the feet out a little bit wider if you would like that. And take a ragdoll pose. So you can rest your belly on your thighs if you like. Relax your neck, face, and jaw. Some people might enjoy swaying side to side, painting the floor with your fingertips. You can take your hands to opposite elbows, weighing down the torso a little bit, letting it be heavy. 3, 2, 1. As you exhale, release your hands to the mat if they went elsewhere. You can heel toe the feet back in so they're hips width distance if that feels right for you. We'll inhale to the halfway up pose, hands to shins, long spine, shoulders back, belly firm, look forward. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway up, hands to shins, long spine, belly firm. Exhale, fold. Last time, inhale, halfway up, hands to shins, gaze forward, shoulders back. Exhale to fold. We're going to rise to stand, rolling up one vertebrae at a time. So take your time, nice and slow. As you stack your vertebrae, the last thing to come up is your neck and your head. Inhale, reach the arms up overhead, look up towards your hands. As you exhale, cactus your arms, arms to goalposts, elbows trying to connect behind you, lift the heart. Inhale, straight arms reach up. Exhale, cactus your arms, lift up with your heart, gaze up. Inhale, reach up and straight. Exhale, last time, pull the hands down, cactus the arms, trying to get the elbows to kiss behind you. Inhale, straight arms. Exhale, hinge at your waist and fold. I'll take a few more breaths here. You can take your toes, you could take your peace fingers and thumbs to your big toes if that feels right, or maybe you just wrap your hands around your legs if you can't really use your fingers like me, but use the strength of your legs, strength of your belly to help you get deeper into your fold. Shoulders away from your ears for 3. 2. 1. Inhale to the halfway up pose, hands to shins, long spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up to stand, reach up, look up towards your hands. And exhale, hands by your side, Samasthiti. Let's cross the left ankle over the right. So left leg is crossing over the right. Inhale, sweep the arms to the sky. Your left hand takes hold of your right wrist. Left hand takes hold of the right wrist. Inhale, reach up to the sky, get an inch taller. Exhale, take a little lean over to your left, stretching your right side body. Bring down to the outside edge of both feet. If you can, spin your heart to the sky and look up under your right shoulder for 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, back through center, reach up to the sky, release your wrist. Exhale your hands through your heart center. Lift your left knee into your chest and pause. Find your balance. 3, keep your left foot flexed. 2, shoulders back and down, be steady. And 1, slowly, carefully sail this left foot back, coming to warrior 3 pose. The left leg is straight, left toes pointing straight down towards the mat. Hips are even, squaring down to the earth. Hands can be at your heart. You might float them forward or back to airplane arms, whatever feels right for you. Hold it here, deep, smooth breaths for 3, 2, and 1. Slowly and carefully float your left foot to the back of your mat. High crescent lunge. Sweep your arms to the sky. Look up towards your hands. Pressing out through that left heel, working the left leg towards straight. You can stay here or cactus your arms. Open your heart. Feel the heart lift as you gaze up for 3, 2, and 1. If your arms have cactuses, inhale, straight arms. And then exhale to frame out your right foot. If you have blocks, you might place your hands down on blocks. Equestrian pose, framing out the right foot. Open your chest, look forward, inhale. Exhale, straighten the right knee and fold. It's the pyramid pose. So let's flow here. As you inhale, bend into the right knee. Open your chest, look forward. Exhale, straighten the right knee and fold. Inhale, bend the knee, open the chest. Exhale, rock it back. Inhale, forward. Exhale, rock it back. Last time, moving with your breath. Inhale, open up, forward. And exhale, rock it back. Pyramid pose, 5 breaths here. Forward, pulling the right hip back, left hip forward, working, squaring your hips to the front of your space. 3. 2. And 1. You can bend into the right knee. Bend your left knee as well. Take a nice big step, bringing your left toe to meet your right. You're landing in a forward fold. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway, hands to shins. Look forward. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up to stand. Reach up, look up towards your hands. Exhale, hands by your side, Samasthiti. Other side, let's cross your right ankle over your left. Cross your right ankle over your left. Inhale, sweep your arms to the sky. Your right hand takes hold of your left wrist, and inhale, reach up, get an inch taller. Exhale, take a lean over towards your right, stretching the left side of your body. If you can, spin your heart up, look under your left shoulder, feeling the stretch from your left middle finger all the way down to your left outside edge of your foot. 3, 2, 1. Inhaling back through center, release your wrist. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands through heart center. Inhale, right knee into your chest. Pause it here. Find balance for 3, 2, and 1. Sail the right foot back. Warrior 3 pose. Right foot pointing straight down towards the mat. You might need to lower your right hip to get it in line with the left. Hands to heart center or any hand variation that serves you. Work your pose for 3. Belly firm, tuck the ribs in. 2. And 1. Sail the right foot back, landing in the high crescent lunge pose. Sweep your arms to the sky. Make sure your hips are aligned, left hip back, right hip forward. Press out through your right heel and working the right knee towards straight. Stay here or exhale, cactus, your arms lift, your heart, elbows working towards together behind you. 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, straight arms, high crescent lunge. Exhale, frame out your left foot. Hands can be on blocks if that feels right. Inhale, chest forward, look forward, equestrian pose. Exhale, straighten the right knee, straighten the left knee and fold. Inhale, bend into the left knee, come forward, look forward. Exhale, straighten the left knee and fold. Inhale, bending, opening up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, forward, open up. Exhale, rock it back and fold. 5 breaths here. Again, hands can be on blocks if that feels right. Left hip back, right hip forward. Keep it nice and even. Scrubbing the feet towards each other for 3, 2, 1. Bending into both knees, slightly big step forward. Right toe meets the left, land and forward fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up, reach up, look up towards your hands. And exhale, Samasthiti. Let's take a nice big step back with your right foot facing the side of your mat, hands to hips. Inhale, chest up, look up. exhale, fold, Pasarita Padottanasana, hands underneath your shoulders. Inhale, halfway up, look forward. Exhale, keep the length in your spine and fold. You can place the hands underneath your shoulders, or if your wrist isn't working like me, you might just reach straight back. 5, tuck your chin, Jalandhara Bandha. 4, legs are squeezing towards each other, using the strength of your legs to fold deeper. 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, halfway up onto your fingertips. Exhale, your hands onto the hips. Inhale all the way to stand, really nice. Let's point the right toes to be towards the back of the mat, setting up for the warrior 2 pose. Bending into the right knee, reaching the arms forward and back, gaze over the right middle finger, warrior 2. 5, left hip back, right hip forward. 4, gaze down, well, gaze is over the right middle finger. 3, but you could peek down to your right big toe. And if you can't see it, right knee needs to go out to the right a little bit. 2, and 1. Exhale, extended side angle, right forearm, right thigh, left arm up and over. You can stay here, or you can take a little flow with us. Inhale to the reverse warrior. And then exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, extended side angle. 3 more breaths, breathe through it. Spinning the heart to the sky, strong legs. 2, and 1. 1 more breath, warrior 2, and then straighten the right knee. That feels good. Triangle pose, you can scoot the left foot in, shortening the stance if that feels right. First, exhale, reach the right arm forward. Left hip checks back, get really long, reach as far forward as you can. Then the right hand drops to the right shin. Maybe the big toe hold, maybe a block. Left arm to the sky. Gaze up towards your left hand. Keep the ribs in. Tuck the tailbone towards your left heel. 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, back up all the way to stand. You can bring your hands to your hips, toes in, heels slightly out. Inhale, the arms nice and wide. Exhale, hands behind your back. You can interlace your fingers, or if you're not doing wrist stuff, you might take opposite elbows. If you bound the hands, inhale, straight arms, or use a strap. Inhale, chest up. And then exhale, fold, keeping the shoulders squeezing together, keeping the spine long. If the arms are extended, they can come up and over the head. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale all the way to stand, nice and slow. And then we can turn the left toes to face the front of the mat, setting up for the warrior 2 pose, bending into the left knee. Once the legs are set up, you can sweep the arms forward and back, gazing over that left middle finger. 5, 4, keep your ribs in, belly firm. 3, 2, peek down at that left toe if you can't see it, left knee out to the left. And 1, extended side angle, left forearm, left thigh, left arm up and over the legs. They're staying the same. Stay here or inhale to reverse your warrior. Keep the legs. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, extended side angle. Last time, inhale, reverse. Exhale, extended side angle. Hold it here. You can do it 3 more breaths. 2, feel the legs working. And 1 more breath in through warrior. 2, and then straighten your left knee. Oh, that feels good. You can scoot that right foot in to shorten your stance. Trikonasana. Reach the left arm forward, right hip checks back, get long in the side body, then the left hand drops to the shin, the big toe hold may be a block, right arm rises. Gaze up to your right hand, pull your right ribs in, keep the belly firm. 3, deep breaths. 2, trying to get the whole body in one plane. And 1, inhaling all the way to stand. From here, turn both heels in and the toes out, sinking down to goddess pose, arms out to cactus arms. You could feel this out shifting back and forth. Encourage the knees back and the hips forward. We can build strength here, so if you'd like to play, you can lift the right heel for 3. 2, and 1. Lower the right heel, lift the left heel. 3, 2, 1. Lower both. Here we go. Both heels lifts for 3. Ooh, that's hard. 2, breathe through it. And 1, lower both heels and then straighten the legs. Reach up, 5 to star. Exhale, hands to heart center, and we'll just take a step towards the front of your space. Toes together, heels together, bend the knees, sweep the arms to the sky. Utkatasana, chair pose. Reach up towards the sky, sit back in your chair. Keep the belly firm, tuck the tailbone under. 5. Each time you inhale, lift your chest up. 4. Each time you exhale, sink your hips down. 3. 2. Shoulders away from your ears. And 1. Keep lowering your seat all the way down to your heels. And if you can, sit down without using your hands. Boat pose, lift the knees. Lift the shins. Shins can be parallel or straight knees if you can. Boat pose here for 5. 4, chest is tall, shoulders down. 3, broad collarbones. 2, exhale to low boat. 5 breaths. 4, 3, 2, breathe through it, and 1. You can lower everything to the mat, laying down on your back. We're going to just roll over onto the stomach, so you could I like to just straighten my right arm and then roll over onto my belly. So roll on over to the stomach. We're going to take some variations of Shalabhasana, locust pose. So first, laying with your belly, arms by your sides, palms facing up. First, we'll just lift the torso, so press down onto the tops of your feet, zip the legs up together, firm your belly, firm your legs. And then you inhale to lift only your chest and arms off the ground, pulling your shoulders together behind you. 5, 4, legs are working, back is working. 3, trying to keep the glutes relaxed if you can. 2, And one. Exhale to release. You can bring a cheek to the mat if you like. Resting for 3 breaths. Maintaining that deep, smooth, intentional practice breath. Let's prepare for our second round. This time we'll lift everything up, so chin through center. Zip the legs up. Firm them. Press down into the tops of your feet. Firm your belly and pull your shoulders back. Inhale to lift the feet, lift the legs, lift the arms, lift the chest. Shalabhasana. 5, 4, toes working towards midline, eventually they touch. 3, 2, breathe high up in your chest. And 1, exhale, lower down, other cheek to the mat. Resting here. We're going to take another variation of the locust pose. This time your arms can be straight in front of you. We're doing a Superman variation. So arms out in front of you, palms facing down. Again, zip the legs up, firm the belly, firm the legs, press the feet down. Inhale to lift the arms, lift the chest, lift the feet. Superman locust pose. 5, 4, you can stay here. Or exhale, arms back like you're parachuting. Goalpost arms, pulling the elbows back as you exhale. And then you inhale to straight arms. Exhale, goalpost arms. Inhale, straight Superman. Exhale, goalpost. Inhale, Superman. And then exhale to lower. Take rest. You might bend your knees and wobble the feet to either side to release the low back. Take a moment. Let's roll back onto our backs. So you're laying down on your mat on your back. Bring your knees into your chest. Be gentle, just countering the back bends. Give yourself a little squeeze. You can roll side to side. You can start to rock and roll up the length of your spine, building a little bit of momentum. And if you can, maybe you can rock all the way up to stand without using your hands. Which I cannot do, but that's not a big deal. All right, and now we're back to standing at the top of our mats. So let's take a few more postures here. Let's go for the broken chair pose. So you can cross your right ankle over your left knee. Right ankle crosses over the left knee, and then start to sit back in your chair. You can sweep your arms to the sky. Flex your right foot, protecting your right knee. You might stay here. You could bring your hands to your heart. You might fold. And if you can be on your hands, you're welcome to take flying pigeon pose by placing your hands down. Can't demo because you know why. Let's just enjoy 3 more breaths here. 2, might be nice just to take the fold, just to feel the hips open up. And 1, slowly making your way all the way to stand. Keep your balance, right knee into your chest. Then right knee out to the side, preparing for your tree pose, holding it here unsupported for a moment, and then bring your right foot up onto the thigh. It can be on the calf. It just cannot be on the knee. Find your tree pose, find your balance, hands to heart, or grow your branches. 5, 4, press that left leg into the right foot. 2, I skipped 1. We'll do 2 twice. 2, and 1. You can ground that right foot. You can press out, walk your feet out if that hurt your bum. And let's do the other side. Left knee into your chest. Cross the left ankle over the right knee. Sitting back into your broken chair pose. Hands can be reaching up like in the traditional chair. You might bring your hands to your heart. You also might enjoy folding over that standing leg. And if you are folding and you'd like to play with flying pigeon pose, you certainly could. No pressure, either way. All variations really work the outer hip mobility. 3, 2, keeping that left foot flexed, protect your knee. And 1, making your way to stand, left knee into your chest, keep your balance. Left knee out to the left, preparing for tree, hold it unsupported for a sec. And then tree pose, left foot into the left thigh or on the left calf, just not on your knee. Find your balance. 5, 4, push that right thigh into the left foot. 3, 2, and 1. Exhale, release. You can walk the feet out if that feels right. Let's inhale, sweep the arms to the sky. And exhale, let's take a forward fold. You can bend that right knee slightly. Plant the left hand under your left shoulder in front of your left foot. And then inhale, sweep the right hand to the sky. We're taking a twisted fold here. Oh, I did that backwards. So let's start again. So as you fold, left knee can bend slightly. Left hand planted in front of the left foot, and then sweep your right hand to the sky. So the right leg is straight. Twisted forward fold for 3, 2, and 1. Coming back through center, plant your right hand under your right shoulder in front of your right foot. That left leg is straight, the right knee slightly bends. Sweep the left hand to the sky, twisted forward fold. Looking up towards your left hand. 3, 2, and 1. Left hand coming down to the mat. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, fold. And then inhale, rise up, reach up, look up towards your hands. Exhale, Samasthiti. Take a nice big step back with your left foot. Left knee coming down to the ground. You can pat it up if you need a little support there. Sweep your hands to the sky, kneeling crescent lunge, Anjaneyasana. First, reach up to the sky, get really tall, and then start to find a little back bend behind your heart. 4, 3, 2, you can sink into that front hip a little more if that feels right. And 1, exhale, frame out your right foot. Tuck your left toes, lift your left knee, sweep your arms to the sky, high crescent lunge. Exhale, unassisted twist. Windmill the right hand back. Look over your right shoulder towards your right hand. Unassisted twist for 3, 2, finding this twist behind the ribs. And 1, slowly and carefully, windmill open, warrior 2 pose for 1 breath. Flip your front palm, lean it back, reverse warrior, 2 breaths. To come out, 1 big step forward, left foot meets the right, take forward fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up, reach up, look up. Exhale, Samasthiti. Other side, big step back with your right foot. Right knee coming down to the ground. You can pad it up with a mat or a blanket. Inhale, sweep your arms to the sky, Anjaneyasana. Left hip back, right hip forward. Get the hips even, reach up, get tall. Then find a back bend behind your heart. 4, 3, 2, your left foot, tuck the right toes, lift the right knee, inhale, high crescent lunge. Exhale, windmill this left hand back, reaching the right hand forward, unassisted twist. Look over your left shoulder, hold it here, hips even, twisting by the ribs for 3, 2, 1. Windmill the arms slowly, carefully. Come through your warrior 2 pose. Flip your front palm, lean it back. Reverse warrior, just 2 breaths. You're gonna make it. And 1 big step forward. Right toe meets the left, take a forward fold. Inhale halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up, reach up, look up towards your hands. Exhale, hands by your side, Samasthiti. Heel toe the feet out a little bit so you have some space. We're going to lower down into Malasana, the yogi squat. So hands to your heart, lower down. You're welcome to stay here, work it out for a couple breaths. Of course, stay up as high as you need, or you can flow. So inhale to stand, 5-pointed star. Exhale, lower down. Being gentle on the knees, inhale up to stand, reach up. Exhale, lower down, Malasana. 2 more, inhale to stand. Exhale, lower down. Inhale to stand. And exhale, lower down. 5 more breaths here. Putting weight in the outside edges of the feet. Using the elbows to open up the legs. Tall spine, shoulders back, heart lifting for 3, 2, and 1. To come out of this pose, we're just going to transition to sitting. Just sit your bum down and straighten your legs out nice and wide for a nice wide leg forward fold. Inhale, sit up tall. Exhale, wide leg forward fold. You can reach for the outside edges of your feet if you like, or the shins or the ankles, whatever. So you don't even have to grab your feet. You could just reach the arms without grabbing if you wanted to get a little extra work in the core and legs. If you are doing an unassisted fold, press the legs down into the floor as you reach forward using your core muscles. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release the pose, sitting up nice and tall. We're going to do one final core/leg exercise. It's just going to be leg lifting, so you can frame out your right foot. Your toes can be pointed or flexed, whatever works for you. We're just going to try and lift the right leg off the ground, and if the leg doesn't lift, don't worry about it. Just try to put in some effort to lift the leg, and you will build strength. So engage the leg and engage the low belly, and try not to rock the body to get any momentum. Try to stay very still. So framing out this right foot, flex the leg. Let's just lift it up. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Other side, no big deal if the leg's not lifting. Just try to put in some effort for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Really nice. Now to counter that, let's take Virasana or hero pose. So we're going to come to sit on our knees. If the knees are very sensitive, you can put blankets under the knees. You could stack blocks or books under your hindquarters so you're not sitting all the way between your feet, but ideally you're sitting between your heels, or you can sit up onto a block underneath your hindquarters. So with your bum between your heels, your knees are pointing straight forward. This is Virasana hero pose. Supta Virasana, you start to walk the hands back. You might start to put the hands on blocks, the elbows on blocks, The elbows might reach the floor. You might lay all the way down if you're more open. Just find a place where you can open up the front of the legs and hips. 5, 4, you don't have to recline if that doesn't feel right. Just listen to your body. 3, just take some deep, smooth breaths. 2, and 1. Let's slowly, carefully make our way back up to seated. And let's come to sit with our legs out in front of us. So let's take Paschimottanasana, legs straight in front of you. Sit up tall, inhale. And then exhale, reach for the shins, ankles, toes, or beyond. Again, if you're not grabbing onto anything, you might just reach forward by pressing the legs down into the mat using your core to reach even further. 5, 4, traditionally the gaze is forward, but if the gaze is easier for you between your knees, no harm there. 3, just do what's right for you. 2, and 1. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, release. Janu Shirshasana, right foot bend, right knee bends. Bring the right foot to the inside of the left thigh. Align yourself up over this left leg. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, fold, reaching for the shin, ankle, or beyond. Make sure you're lowering your right shoulder as low as your left. 5, 4, 3, 2, maintaining that deep, smooth breath. And 1. Inhale, look up. Exhale, release the pose. Let's take half lords of the fishes pose. So if you have tighter hips, you might sit up on a block. That left leg stays straight. You cross this right foot over the left thigh. So this right foot is to the outside of the left thigh. You can stay here. Don't need to go any further. If you can bend this left knee and bring the sole of the left foot towards your right hip. And if this is cool, then this is cool. If it's not, the left leg can be straight in front of you. So sit up tall right here. Sweep your left arm to the sky. And then exhale to twist towards your right. Bring your left elbow outside of your right knee. Right hand behind you. Sit up tall, chest up. Exhale, look over your right shoulder. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Exhale, release the pose, unwind the legs straight in front of you. And then Janu Shirshasana, left knee bend, sole of the left foot to the inside of the right thigh. Align yourself up over this right leg. Sweep your arms to the sky, inhale. Exhale, fold. Reaching for the shin, ankle, or beyond. 5, keeping that left foot flexed. 4, relaxing that left knee down towards the mat. 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, look up. Exhale, release the pose. Half lord of the fishes on the other side. Tighter hips, you can sit up onto a block. With this right leg straight, step this left foot over the right thigh. And you can stay here, totally cool, or bend the right knee. And just checking to make sure I'm still alive because I'm losing visual. Okay, I'm still alive, sorry. So yeah, you can stay here with the right leg straight, or you can bend the right knee, bringing that right foot towards your left hip. Sit up tall here. Inhale, sweep the arms to the sky, or just the right arm, and then exhale, twisting towards your left, right elbow outside of your left knee. Left hand coming behind you. Sit up tall. Inhale. Exhale, gaze over your left shoulder. 5. Sitting up tall with each inhale. 4. Maybe going a little deeper with each exhale. 3. Keep the collarbones broad. 2. 1. Exhale, release the pose, unwind the legs. Baddha Konasana, bringing the soles of the feet together, knees splay out like a butterfly. Hands to your feet. Inhale, sit up nice and tall. Keep the spine nice and long. So you might just stay sitting up like this and then exhale to fold, just perching forward. If you can, keep the spine really long as you fold all the way down, trying to bring your forehead down to the mat. No big deal if you're not folding, not a big deal, just keep the spine long, that's more important. 5, 4, 3. Maintain the practice breath. It's hard to maintain it when you're not working as hard, but really focus at the end of your practice. 2, 1. Inhale to look up. Exhale, release the pose. We're going to come down onto our backs for our inversion. Tonight, I'm thinking happy baby pose is the way to be. But if you're doing another inversion, you're working on something, of course, you can do that. No big deal. But if you want to take happy baby, soles of the feet to the sky, knees pulling back, elbows to the insides of the knees. Press down through your tailbone, get the whole back on the mat. You can rock side to side here, or just work on bringing the knees down towards the earth behind you. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It'd be really nice to end practice in Supta Baddha Konasana, bringing the soles of the feet together, letting the knees splay out as you rest one hand on your belly and one on your heart. Of course, if you'd rather take a more traditional Shavasana, the legs long, and the arms by your side, certainly do that. Just make yourself comfortable wherever you're going. Keep your spine long, shoulders down, tailbone tucked. Release your practice breath, falling back into a natural rhythm. Relax your face. Release your tongue from the roof of your mouth. Give yourself a minute to rest and absorb the benefit of your practice in Shavasana. Start to deepen your breath. Wiggle your toes and your fingers, introducing some small movements. Straighten your legs and reach your arms up overhead. If you'd like to take a full body stretch. As you exhale, knees into your chest, give yourself a hug. Get really small, nice and tight. And then rock off onto either side. Your right side's more soothing. Your left side's more energetic, so go whichever direction is right for you tonight. When you're done, rock on up to sit. We'll close practice. Sit up tall, shoulders down, tuck your chin. You might close your eyes. You know, when life throws obstacles at you, the yogi needs to turn towards them. You know, the obstacle is the teaching. So thanks for entertaining me with this standing sequence. It was really fun to put together. I'll put my hands to my heart. Let's close practice with the sound of one Om. Deep inhale for Om. I'm gonna bring my thumbs up to my third eye center. Namaste. Thank you so much for practicing with me. Thanks for tuning in. Have a good weekend.